Que pasa YouTube? This is your boy Local P420 giving a big shout out and big thanks to Fight Night's Finest and Arachnid Souls video that they produced over the weekend. Was very impressed by the way you guys had everything set up. Truly honored to be on something like that, being a part of something like that. Um, got much respect for Fight Night's Finest, one of the greatest fighters I've ever come across on this game. He was always very helpful and willing to train anybody that was, looking for some help to try to get better at this game. I never really took him up on his offer, but we did spar a couple of number of times, and he also has given me a lot of advice. Same for David Gariflin. Them two guys been around since almost the beginning. I think Fight Night's Finest has been around just a little bit longer than Dave, if I'm not mistaken. But both are awesome fighters. Both are two people that I respect very much, and I think that's part of the reason why I was kind of a little hurt from the little situation that was going with me and Dave, but everything's all cleared up, so I don't want to talk about that at all. Just wanted to say great production value on that video from Fight Night's Finest and Arachnid. So Arachnid Stone is just an amazing commentary personnel. He's just got it. I mean, the guy is very convincing as far as being able to announce. He sounds like he knows what he's doing, basically. Fight Night's Finest as well. His commentary has come a long way. He continues on improving. He thinks he's going to be, real good when he gets a little bit older, as far as having it down pat. Now getting with my fight with Fight Night's Finest, I had Julio Cesar Chavez, and he had James Toney. We all know that when he picks James Toney, he's a beast with the man. Great counter puncher, able to manipulate the situation to his advantage when he needs to, and it's very hard to get up out of any of the setups that Fight Night's Finest sometimes employs in his fight game. I mean, the guy is very, very good. When you think he's not gonna land something, he lands something. His punch selection is awesome. I mean, I got an email from a friend of mine the other day and asking me, is Fight Night's Finest that good? I said, hell yeah, he's that good. I responded to him. I think the best way, like, for someone to catch Finest is to be random. I think Fight Night's Finest is able to adjust on the fly, but if you're constantly changing up your tactics and being random in your punch selection, people tend to do pretty good against them. There's been times where I was very random with my punch selection, and I was able to get close and almost beat him, or I have beaten him in the past, but that's at a very distant past right now. I don't think I've had a win against him lately, except for a one-punch KO on his live stream, which really doesn't count. Again, I enjoyed both fights. I saw the fight with Dave and him was very interesting. I can see why Dave said that he's still a little bit rusty. Me and him had a match the other day. He had Ricky Hatton, and I had Kendall Holt, and he demolished me. I just couldn't get the timing and rhythm down with Holt. Dave sent me a email. He says, that's a tough guy to win with, and he was right. I just didn't know how tough. I mean, I rarely play with the guy. I just wanted to see what he can do, and I want to see if I can apply some of the skills that I've acquired with him and win, which obviously I didn't. But it was a good learning experience. It's something that I'm gonna take away from that. When I saw David Rickle and Fight Night's Finest getting back on the point, I saw the rustiness that he was talking about. It was very entertaining fight. He could have had it, but Finest pulled it out at the end, and it was like very skillful how he did it. Both fighters, it was a tough fight. A little bit better than the fight that I had because I was very tired by towards the end of the matches, and Fight Night's Finals obviously won, but I mean, no excuse. That guy's awesome. I enjoyed losing to him only because I know if I lost him, I lost to one of the best. Again, want to just thank Arachnid Soul for making that hype commentary. I mean, that was real hype, man. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Hopefully one day I can work with you and we could probably do something for my channel as well. If not, something all three of us could get together on and work on something. I don't know, a project or whatever. Just really trying to get back into form again. I think this weekend was a little tough. I partied very hard and I was losing because most of the time I was too drunk to be playing. It's all good though. I'm gonna get up during the week because I don't do anything fun besides this game during the week. So hopefully I'll be bringing you better videos of me KOing fools. This guy that I'm playing right here, he's playing Manny Pacquiao. You see, he knocks me down. I think I got a little bit too confident. This fight I was trying to use to perfect my hooks. That's why I was using them a lot. Those that have fought me lately have seen my hooks greatly improve, especially my haymakers. And this fight this is one of my practice sessions. What I do is I try to limit myself to just the hooks on the body and in the head, and just see how many I can land until they start taking effect. This is something that I do just to make sure that I'm getting my timing down correctly with my hooks, and I'm getting the utmost power out of them. Hooks on the inside are always one of the most powerful weapons you can use on this game. Of course, we all know that the number one punch is a straight right, but fuck that. I want to learn how to fight and win with different methods of fighting, because you're not always going to land that straight punch, and you're not always going to land them hooks. So my next mission is probably going to be to perfect the uppercuts, which I'm already pretty good at, but I want to put a lot more work and effort into realizing how much damage and how much power I can really generate with the uppercuts. It's one of the most powerful punches in the game as well, especially the haymaker ones. Like I said, I've gotten pretty good with my haymakers, and I use them to my utmost. For me to be able to do that, I put in a lot of hours worth of practice. I'm sorry I wasn't able to show too much of that during the Fight Night Finals fight, but you can rarely do what you want to do when you fight against Fight Night Finals. That's the best quality of his game. He's very adaptive to any situation. He will fake you out into believing that you're winning, and then by the time you realize it, you're on the floor. So
don't worry about it.
Shout out to Fight Night Finals for obviously having some superb skills.
I want to see more Jack.
Let me see, what else did I want to talk about? Well, I mean, pretty much that. Just wanted to shout out to him, thank him for the opportunity of being featured on his channel. I know he's got a lot more subscribers than I do. I'm still doing this just for fun. My style of fighting, you guys know I'm a beast when it comes inside the ring. On the inside, I try to fight on the inside, but like you guys seen on my recent fights, I've been trying to utilize foot movement a little bit better, staying out of range just a little bit better, being at the tip of the point of the punch where I can generate a powerful counter, keeping the right distance from his punches, but still making sure that my punches are connecting and being as effective as possible. As you see with this fight, I got cocky and I get knocked down twice, and sometimes I didn't even really practice too much of my defense at all, but I still come out on top of this game. I mean, this guy wasn't very skillful at all. He was very very linear in his way of fighting. He didn't adapt or try anything different to try to throw me off course. The punches that he did land that created the knockout effect for him were punches that I could have obviously moved out the way or blocked, but because he's being a little lazy in this game, just trying to go in and practice my hooks, he caught me. But towards the end of the fight, you'll see obviously what the outcome is when you fight a person of my caliber and you don't have skills. But it is what it is. This is Local P420. Enjoy the rest of the fight. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Holla at your boy. This is your boy Local P420, and I'm out. Deuces.
Blocked that low, and then a counter uppercut. Overhand right after blocking that away. Big shot comes crashing home. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying. Rolling like a sack of potatoes.
And it's over. This fight is over. The professionals bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him.
Two-piece, bitch.